I know you guys are thinking right now, can we see lion's teeth? Yeah, we can see lion's teeth. You guys ready?
Since sunrise, the crew and I have been on the search for Cutest Game Reserve's pride of lions. Working in tandem with the Reserve Protection Agency and a team of field veterinarians, today's goal is to safely tranquilize and collect biometric data from these predatory cats.
Coyote, the other team's got the lions over the hill.
A radio call from the opposite side of the reserve delivered confirmation that the lions had been located on a fresh kill. For the safety of the lions and the veterinarians collecting the data, the field team decided that all 4 of the cats would be darted. So with everyone in position, the final moment was upon us. And the only thing left for Dr. Waldo Dreyer to do was hit his targets.
Wow, some big cats.
All right, he's getting ready to dart. Here we go. Target right on that female's rump. Oh, got one. Nice shot. Wow, you see him spring into action like that? Okay, we thought that maybe the lions would move up when we darted one. We've got 4 lions, 3 females, and a young male. It's a young male, right? Yep. Wow, still an enormous cat. All right, getting ready for the second dart. Here we go, we got the male coming up around the backside here. Right at the upper forefront of her chest. Go. No, not yet. Okay, the male's coming around the front. The females almost have a clear shot. Super windy though, could throw out the dart. Do not want to hit the animal in the face. Here comes the shot. Got him. All right, the male has been darted. 1 lion left. Wow, okay, we have 3 of the lions darted at this point. Male and 2 females. 1 female still does not have a dart in her though, so we're trying to move the vehicle to get in a better position. This is intense. Hold on, guys. Be aware, you got a lion. Here we go, look at this, good shot. Zoom in. Got it. All lions have been darted, and they are all staring at us now saying, okay, what are you guys doing out here? Wow, that's intimidating.
All 4 lions darted.
With all 4 cats successfully darted, we watched from a safe distance as one by one, they succumbed to the effects of the tranquilizer serum.
All right, now it's just gonna take a few minutes for the tranquilizer to set in. It'll tell us to get out of the vehicles, we'll move in, get that biometric data. Wow, my heart's racing right now, how about you? This is crazy.
Time was of the essence, so the vet team needed to move quickly. This meant that as a camera team, we would have a very limited window of time to capture an up-close presentation with these sleeping carnivores. Given his iconic stature, I was beyond excited to showcase the male, while in the background, the veterinarians would be collecting the sought-after biometric data from the females. In human terms, this procedure is comparable to a checkup at the doctor. When it comes to lions, this includes pulling a small hair sample from the tail, checking body length, paw length, overall health, and lastly, microchip identification.
That is a big cat right there. Look at that. Got this other female down right here.
There's just lions laying around everywhere.
Yeah, lions everywhere. Keep in mind, guys, these lions are just asleep. None of these animals are actually hurt. Here it is. Here's the male. That is unbelievable right there. This is the closest I have ever been to a wild apex predator of this size. Oh, you can feel it breathing. Ah, beautiful animal. How this creature is enormous. and it is still a sub-adult male lion. I want to come on this side just to show you this paw. You've got the mane. You can see its face is covered up there. It is asleep. Look at the size of this animal's paws. It is bigger than my hand. That is crazy. And so heavy, so much weight and so much muscle in the front section of this cat. You guys want to see those claws, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Ready for this? Hold on, let me kind of sit down here. Get ready. That is impressive right there. And these claws are constantly growing throughout the course of the animal's life. Now, like all cats, they have 4 toes up front, but also a dew claw on the side. You see that?
Wow.
That is the key piece of power right there, because when they lunge toward a water buffalo or a wildebeest and they latch on, it's this claw that hooks in place and makes sure that that prey does not get away. And that's what they do, latch on and then go for the neck. Now the lion, believe it or not, does not have that powerful of a bite force as compared to other big cats. Only somewhere between 600 and 900 pounds per square inch. But what they want to do is go for the trachea. You get the trachea, you're cutting off the windpipe, and that animal's gonna suffocate. Now, the males, while they can hunt, aren't the ones that are actually hunting. So while when we came up on this pride, you see that they've taken down an impala, it's likely the females that killed the impala, but then the males will come in and they will feast first. Wow, this cat is just the coolest creature I have ever been around. Let's take a look at its head real quick. Look at the size of the ears, massive ears. They're capable of moving these individually. They have incredible sense of hearing. Look at the mane of this animal. It's so dense, and it smells like South Africa. It smells like the savannah, a little bit of grass and a little bit of sand. Now, you look at this mane and you think, well, what is the purpose of a mane on a lion other than to have an epic hairdo? And the purpose is actually to protect them when they're fighting to protect territory. All this dense fur, when another male is rearing up using its claws and its teeth, protects this lion's throat and its face. All right, you guys ready for the reveal?
Let's see it.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this back very slowly. Let's see the lion's face. There you are, buddy. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. What a handsome animal right there. Look at its whiskers, incredibly dense. I know you guys are thinking right now, can we see the lion's teeth? Yeah, we can see the lion's teeth. You guys ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna slowly just kind of pull the lip back here a little bit. Wow.
Whoa.
Look at those canines.
Holy smokes.
Unbelievable. Now, lions have 3 types of teeth. Up front here, you have these incisors, which are used to carry things. The females will carry their cubs around. They're also used to pull meat away from the bones. Of course, the canines are used to inflict a kill. And then in the back here, go ahead and zoom in. You see that? All these premolars are used like serrated shears to saw through the meat. And I can see the lion's tongue in there. It's incredibly grippy, like sandpaper. They can actually use that tongue to lick meat away from bones. They can lick fur off, and believe it or not, if a lion were to lick your skin, it would take the skin right off. Not exactly like your house cat. Wow. Hi, buddy. Let's see, I'm just gonna kind of take a look at his eye there. See if we can zoom in there. See, the pupils are slightly dilated. It's completely out right now. See that? Get a tight shot there. The lions have incredible eyesight, not only during the day, but also at night.
Look how big its head is compared to you.
Massive.
It's as big as your body.
Can you imagine what it would be like to get an appendage of your body or your head stuck in the mouth of an animal like this? And keep in mind, guys, this is still a sub-adult. They get bigger than this. I'm guessing this lion's probably somewhere between 250 and 300 pounds. They can tip the scales well over 500. Okay, I'm gonna just flip this back up over its head so that the sun stays out of his eyes. Oh man, is your adrenaline rushing as fast as mine is?
I'm just trying to stay calm, actually.
Okay, we ready to collect the biometric data? All right, let's do it. Got to get the measurements on this lion.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to the back side here.
Okay.
So we've got 123 and a half.
Okay.
What do you have there?
54.
54.
All right.
Lift
Paw measurements.
6.
And this is important data for us to know.
8.
exactly the size of this lion's paws, so if they're out there
And
we're
5.
looking for tracks, you'd know exactly which lion this is.
You see all these kind of markings on the face. Also over time will help you identify the individuals. It's got quite a striking one right here.
Yeah.
It is so close to go up. I think they are ready to.
All right, guys, what's really cool is that this lion doesn't actually have a microchip in it. So we are gonna get to insert one today, and that will allow us to keep a tight record of this animal anytime that they then tranquilize in the future to be able to collect its biometric data. Wow, cool. All right, so where do you insert the microchip?
Yeah, so the microchip's got a nice thick needle. It's about the size of a grain of rice. So
I don't like needles. I don't do very well with needles.
So we insert it right in the middle between the shoulder blades.
Okay.
So we just make a little dent at the skin.
Okay.
Put it underneath the skin.
Ooh, just a little prick, right?
It goes.
Boom, just like that. Wow. All right, guys, well, it's time to apply the reversal drug so that this male wakes up and heads back off into the wild, but this certainly was epic. Getting to explore here at the Coyote Game Reserve, tranquilizing 4 lions, getting up close to collect biometric data. All right, time to wake up.
Yeah, just keep it in the muscle and push the plunger back a bit as soon as you're in with the needle.
All right, guys, lion's about to wake up. Let's head back to the trucks. Man,
That was amazing.
whew, that was cool. That was cool.
All right, Coyote, what's happening right now?
We have administered the reversal drug, and now we are just safely back in the vehicle waiting for the lions to wake up. I've got a GoPro positioned just in front of this female. We've got zoom lenses in on the male. The ones up here underneath the bush, we're gonna also keep an eye on them, and in just a few minutes here, they're gonna pop back up and disappear into the underbrush.
All right. I think this is it.
You can see the lions are beginning to wake up. This lioness right here in front of us is starting to move. It's been about 15 minutes. Sounds about right.
Since the dawn of mankind, we have feared that which is capable of hunting us. So much so that we in turn chose to hunt many of these natural predators to the brink of extinction. The lion is no exception. Today our mindset has changed, and fear has been replaced with love and protection for these incredible beasts. Several hours after the vet procedure had concluded, we returned to the hilltop and checked in on the pride. Our hope was that they would still be in the area, allowing us to get a final glimpse of these beautiful cats. Then suddenly, in what seemed like a moment slowed in time, the king of the savannah materialized from the underbrush. He stepped into the golden glow of the setting sun and moved with an elegance that defined him as the ruler of this land. And as we watched, our cameras all fighting to capture the moments as they played out before us, it was not difficult to pull my eye away from the viewfinder so that I could appreciate all of the beauty in this animal with my own 2 eyes. I know that I will never forget my time spent alongside that sleeping giant, my fingers placed upon its massive teeth, the moment it woke back from its slumber, and the sight as it strolled along through the flowing grasses, staking claim as king of the savannah. What's going on, guys? Today we are on location in West Virginia, and I'm here with Jay from Accord Canine, and we're gonna do something a little bit different today, aren't we?
Yep.
Normally I'm bitten and stung by all sorts of wild animals, but today I'm going to be bitten by what?
A Malinois, Belgian Malinois.
And this is like something between a German Shepherd, a wolf, a coyote, and maybe your worst nightmare if you're afraid of dogs. But Maya, who's the dog that we're gonna be working with today, is actually really friendly as long as I don't have on this specialized suit, which we use to train her to what? Take down criminals?
Correct. She worked law enforcement for 4 years, and now she's kind of a demo for our company.
So today I'm gonna be part of her exercise, and I guess I'm gonna be the product of the demo to show exactly the capabilities of this dog.
You're gonna be the victim. This dog will not break skin on you. You're gonna be wearing a Kevlar bite suit.
Okay.
From Schweikert Canine out of Germany.
Yeah, see Joe has it right over here. Why don't we bring that jacket in here? Man, that is durable, but I'm still gonna feel some pressure inside there, right? Here, let me try this on real quick.
You will feel every bit of the pressure from the bite of the dog.
Oh yeah.
Just no puncture.
Oh, that's legit right there. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, put your arm out
Fancy. Feel that?
there. I can feel that.
Oh no.
Yeah, you don't have very strong
man.
grip, so.
Oh, it's my left hand.
Yeah, it's still not very strong as compared to what the bite force of a dog is gonna be. Yeah, that's even weaker, man. You gotta get to the gym. So, Jay, when Maya hits me, like, I'm gonna try to run. Is that okay? She's just gonna like latch on me and pull me down?
Absolutely.
Now, what's gonna prevent her from biting my legs or my fingers or my face? She's gonna go for my arm, you're pretty certain.
Maya is trained to go for the arm. She is what's called a sport dog.
Okay.
Which means Maya is not trained to bite a human for real. She was strictly a drug dog, but she's been trained in sport to go after the equipment. So that's what she'll do. But now you have a 1 to 2% chance she may grab the leg.
You know what this reminds me of? When I wore the bee beard and Chris said, oh, you might get 1 or 2 stings, and then I got 32 stings. So in my mind, I'm hoping that it's just bite pressure, but I'm fully expecting to maybe take a full-on bite today. So I think I'm ready for this. And if I can pass the jacket test, we've got one step up in the world of bravery, and that's just the sleeve. And this just kind of goes on your arm like this. And so if I work my way up, I'm gonna take a bite just like that. Now, do I have to worry about her pulling my arm out of the socket?
She's not gonna pull your arm out of socket, hopefully.
Okay.
But she will jerk on you a lot and swing you around a little bit.
Okay.
So to be clear, tackling Coyote is actually fun for her.
It is a game, absolutely fun. It's what she lives for.
And this is exercise, so she can do this over and over again all day long. It's just like a dog playing ball, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Only I'm gonna be the ball today. So,
I like this dog already.
Yeah, right? If you're ready, let's get Maya out of her kennel and get up close with this incredible dog.
All right, Coyote. Think it's about that time. You get nervous?
A little bit. We're getting Maya out of her kennel right now. And you may be thinking to yourself, oh, she's only 55 pounds. I mean, that's not that big. Yeah, until it's running at you full speed with an open mouth full of teeth, getting ready to latch onto your arm. I'm still thinking I'm gonna get pretty far before she takes me down. And I guess what I'm just trying to determine now is, like, when she grabs me, is she gonna actually take me down to the ground, or am I gonna be able to take that hit like this, stumble and have her latching onto me? So it's gonna be really interesting to see how this all goes down. Okay.
Good to go.
Oh man, so I wanna keep my, can I hold on to the edge, or I wanna keep my hand just all the way inside?
You can hold on to the edge if you want, or inside. She's gonna center here.
Okay.
So when you hear her getting close, just try not to go that way, because then you're gonna pull it where it catches her there.
This is what you have to wear if you want to get taken down by a canine. All right, Jay, are we ready?
I think we're ready. You ready, Mario? And we're rolling.
Hi, Maya. Hi, Maya. Oh boy. This arm, Maya, right here. This is the one that you want, right here. Right there, that one. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the mall zone with a canine. You ready?
Go for it.
1, 2, I'm running to the telephone pole. 3. You coming out? You coming out here?
What's it feel like?
Oh, it hurts! lot stronger than you would think. She's spinning me around in circles. I can see how this would easily take down a criminal.
Tap out, tap out. You all right, buddy?
She started low on my arm, moved her way up near my elbow. That hurt the worst when you can feel the canine teeth actually hitting the bone. Oh, Jay, you weren't kidding, man. That is nice. Ow, my butt, ow. Oh, she bit me in the butt. It's a bad bite. It's a bad bite. Oh man, well, I got this camera. I don't know, you think I'm ready to move up to just the sleeve?
I think we're ready to graduate. You look like you're handling this pretty well. I'm impressed.
All right, let's go to the sleeve. Definitely feel my arm's gonna swell up. You can see there's a little blood coming out there. All these puncture marks. Definitely hurts.
Took it like a champ.
You're coming out! You're coming out here! Oh, it hurts!
That's definitely intense. All right, I think I've graduated past the Kevlar jacket. Thank you, Joe. And now, I'm going to the sleeve. You guys ready for this?
It's for left arm.
Left arm, okay. Beating up both arms today, I guess. All right. First bite is actually not the most painful. She bites, she lets go, and then she goes for another bite and a better grip. Now, the Kevlar suit was slightly loose on my skin. This is a little tighter, so I may feel a slightly more increased impact.
Try to bend your arm.
Keep your arm moving side to side.
Because remember,
try not to go up and down. Try to make it this way.
Side to side.
Yeah,
regardless
okay.
of how trained she is, she's still an animal.
Yeah, I understand.
All right. Girl, here.
All right, you ready for this?
Okay, I'm ready.
Right.
Let's do this.
Maya, right here! This arm right here! Come on!
You can feel it?
Oh yeah! I can definitely feel that! Oh man, she's got a good hold on the sleeve. You feel all the pressure of the teeth going into my arm. Okay, let's bring her off.
How was that?
That was about as intense as it gets. Much scarier to have the dog on your arm with no other protective body cover. Honestly, the bite did not feel as bad as the Kevlar jacket, but I was way more nervous with my fingers being exposed. She got about to here on my wrist, and that's when I said, okay, call her off. I was afraid she slipped a little bit further. I may lose a finger. Wow, that was incredibly intense. I cannot believe that. Dude, okay, I think I'm good. That was absolutely an experience with an animal that I'm never gonna forget. Woo! I think you guys need to try this.
I don't know, Mario, what do you think?
You next?
Rock, paper, scissors for it?
Yeah.
Ready? One, shoot, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Oh, looks like you're next, buddy.
Oh man, there she is. Dude, I'm actually pretty nervous.
Starting to rain a little bit. I might get rained out. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Mario. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let her go. Right here, Maya. Right here.
Oh, that does hurt.
Oh man. Oh, you're ripping. Oh, you did it, buddy.
Oh boy.
Man. How'd that feel? Let me see your arm.
That hurt. Oh man, you can feel the punctures.
Yeah?
The pressure.
All right. So I want to give her this.
When you do this, you want to kind of stretch out and then bend it.
Okay, switch out.
Yep.
And bend it.
Ready?
All right, Maya. Right here, Maya.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh! Yeah! Yeah!
Here you go.
Got me on that one.
All right, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Put her down some. Slip it. I'm Velcro.
Woo!
Oh man. Oh man.
That hurt, right?
Ooh man, that like sends shivers up your spine.
That was some pressure, man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna bruise.
Oh yeah. She got me.
You got a good bite. It's a bad bite.
That's a bad bite.
It's important to remind everyone that while getting taken down by Maya looked incredibly aggressive and violent, this is all a part of her daily training routine. Behind the scenes, Maya and I were the best of friends, and I can truly say that I have an incredible love and respect for this brilliant and beautiful animal. McCord Canine of West Virginia continues to set the standards that others aspire toward in the field of canine training and related technical innovations. The love and care of their animals has brought them international recognition, and their reputation is widely coveted as having no equal in the profession of canine training. Endless miles of dense forests, rushing rivers, and towering mountains encompass what is considered the last true frontier in North America. Welcome to Alaska, a place where the wild stretches as far as the eye can see. Staking claim as the largest and most sparsely populated U.S. state, it boasts a staggering 663,000 square miles of land, which also happens to be home for some of the continent's most iconic animals. If you look up, there is a good chance you will spot a bald eagle, watching as you roam along a river's edge. This elegant bird of prey is a symbol of vision, and if one soars across your path, it's a sign that you should trust where you are going and what you will become. My path in life had landed me here, on the search for an animal so elusive that they are only ever seen at a glance, as a flash of fur in the underbrush or a shadow moving out of focus that you barely happen to catch from the corner of your eye. To encounter a wolverine in the wild is next to impossible, but for me, part of the dream was to at least try. The wolverine is a spiritual symbol of persistence, an animal that never surrenders, that never gives up, and which defies all odds when it comes to survival. I knew that by immersing myself into this wild place, I would allow my mind and spirit to become one with the wolverine. I needed to place my hands where paws may have touched the boulders that had worn down over millions of years to become grains of sand. I wanted to drink the same life-giving water that melts from the glaciers and flows through the forests. I challenged myself to venture across the skeletons of fallen giants, so as to find myself facing the exact same obstacles this animal conquered with ease.
This forest is like a playground. I can only imagine what it would be like to be a wolverine out here in all of this. I'm trying to find one, but man, this terrain is difficult.
For several days we searched riverbeds, forests, and boulder-strewn grasslands. The crew was with me every step of the way, as I climbed trees, forged raging waters,
Come on, keep going. Hand me the camera. Woo! This is tough.
and watched in wonder as the sun set beyond the mountains, leaving an eerie glow in a never-darkening summer sky. I wanted to find a wolverine more than anything I have ever wanted in my life. Yet as the hours turned into days, I came to the realization that it could take my entire lifetime and I may never see a wolverine in the wild. Alaska is simply that vast, and this creature is truly that elusive. But Breaking Trail is an animal show, and if there is one thing I promised each and every one of you, it's that I would be getting up close with a wolverine. So it was time to shift the gears into Plan B. However, not all things go according to plan. Whenever the crew and I can't find animals in the wild, we work with sanctuaries that have rescued or raised them in captivity. And today, we will be working alongside Steve Kroschel.
Oh man, it is beautiful out today. And we're about to meet Steve. He is the man who can speak with all animals, but specifically the Wolverine. Pretty excited to meet him. I've got my little stuffed Wolverine here, Gulo, who I've had since I was a little kid. 8 years old, my mom made this for me, and I've been carrying it ever since. And I figured no better place to bring this stuffed animal than to Alaska. Here he comes. This is Steve. Steve!
I heard talking.
Sorry, we walked through the gate. We didn't know if anybody was here yet.
Well, I can hear things, and the birds stopped singing, so I thought, what's going on here?
I'm Coyote.
Nice to see you.
Nice
There's a few of those around here, too.
Yeah,
Coyotes.
no, I know. It's a nickname I've had since I was a little kid, so I know it's kind of unusual, but
Yeah.
you know, it's an original thing.
Coyote
so.
Peterson.
Coyote Peterson, that's it.
You got a show on the internet.
Yes, YouTube. We've been doing it for about 2 years now. All sorts of different animals, and hopefully today.
You got one here.
Yes, this is my
It's
Wolverine.
not alive, though.
No, this is not as alive as the Wolverines you're used to. And I told myself if I ever actually make it to Alaska to see a Wolverine, Gulo is coming with me.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, you want to see a live one?
Yes, if we can get close to live Wolverines today, that would be pretty awesome.
What do you mean close?
As close as you'll let me get.
So who is Steve Kroschel? Well, to put it simply, he is a man who cares about animals. So much so that he has dedicated his life to building an incredible wildlife sanctuary that is home to many rescued Alaskan animals, including moose, lynx, weasels, and of course, the Wolverine. But we aren't allowed to see that yet. Aside from being the man who cares for and speaks to animals, he is also an incredibly successful filmmaker. Steve has produced and directed several award-winning documentaries, and is world-renowned as being the master of avalanches. That's right, if you have ever seen an avalanche on screen, there is a good chance Steve is the one who filmed it.
This has been a dream of mine since I was 8 years old, and you can help me realize that today. If you're willing to train me and let me get close. I know, it's crazy, right?
How much time do we have?
Well, we need to get this episode today, so it's 8 o'clock right now, and I'd like to be working with the Wolverine by, let's say, Today. So let's say 8 hours. Can you turn me into somebody that's ready to be in an enclosure with the Wolverine in 8 hours? If you're willing to train me, I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
Train you?
Train me to the point where you feel I am ready to be in the presence of a Wolverine.
I mean...
Is that a yes?
I think that's a yes. I think that's a yes, guys.
All right, let's try something here.
All right, let's let the training begin. Yeah, we're in. So, Steve, I noticed that you don't wear any shoes. Is there a reason for this?
Yeah, actually. I can afford shoes, but I don't like to wear them. I really feel better, and this is scientifically backed, you know, with your physiology changes immediately when you connect to the earth. And all creatures, all animals are connected to the earth. Fish, birds, everything, except people, because of the rubber-soled shoes. So you're missing out.
Okay, well, because I am walking in your steps today.
No, your feet aren't, do you do this a lot?
No, but if I'm gonna learn from you, I need to be walking the same way that you do and connect with the planet. Okay, this is where it begins.
Because we got like a day, is that it?
Yeah, 8 hours. 8 hours before Wolverine comes.
My little wheels are turning in my head.
Okay. Oh, cool. Are these all your skulls?
Yeah, well, this is like an ossuary.
Check this out. Wow.
Here's a Wolverine skull right here.
That is a Wolverine skull.
There's wolves here. Anyway.
Wow. Can I hold it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so I've seen Wolverine skulls in museums. This is actually the first time I have ever physically held one.
Even really?
Yeah,
oh my
honest to goodness. Okay, so Steve, I know this is gonna seem a little bit weird, but hold on to the skull. Trust me. Okay, I'm gonna put my hand inside of the jaws and I want you to just apply a little pressure. Now, press down.
I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, that's good, that's good.
Evening Christmas.
Wow, those canines are unbelievably sharp. Look at the indentation that put into my hand. Okay, now that I feel like I know what it's like to be slightly bitten by a Wolverine, let's get into the training.
Oh, Jesus.
I think at this point, Steve either thought I was completely crazy or that I was simply willing to do whatever it would take to get face to face with the Wolverine. Then all of a sudden, I was presented with my first test.
What was that? You got another little Huvilian coming here. Relative of the Wolverine.
In that pipe?
Yeah.
Is it a weasel?
No, it's a mystery animal.
Mystery animal.
You know what? I'm gonna get a little jar of jelly and I'll reveal it. How's that?
That sounds really good. Okay, Steve, whenever you're ready.
I went in the cabin and got this jelly.
Okay.
I need to find a stick.
About like this long? Is that good?
Just get a little bit on the end.
Like that?
It's growling again. He smells
he's
that.
ready.
Hurry. This is a mini Wolverine on steroids.
Right. First test. I can do this.
Oh,
You do the countdown for me.
No, I can't do it. Let's quit.
I hear it. It's okay. I got it. Count me down.
It'll bite you in the face.
It's okay. Count me down.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Did you see how fast that pine marten came out of that little box? And I still have all my fingers. How'd I do, Steve?
Oh, that's good enough.
In my mind, I was certain that it was time to meet the Wolverine. I was barefoot, I felt the power of the Wolverine's teeth, and I passed the pine marten test with flying colors. In my second test, Steve needed me to cut a gift for the Wolverine out of moose hide.
That is your offering to the animal. It's a peace offering. This will help you to understand what size the Wolverine would like, and just you're going to put feeling into it. Even while you're cutting it, you're going to think about Wolverines, and you're getting into the Wolverine's frequency. You're dialing in right now. Go ahead. Don't cut yourself.
I'm also... Bigger?
Yeah. That looks like you're insulting.
Oh boy. Okay, he says bigger. It's still wet down here. Oh, absolutely stinks. Okay, this has got to be the one. That is all still rotting right there. Almost looks like the face of a Sasquatch. All right, Steve, I think I got a piece.
That looks good.
There is no greater stench than rotting moose hide. Steve instructed me to literally rub the rotting skin all over the inside of the arena.
The sense of smell in a Wolverine is very, very, very keen. 1 molecule per 5 million. Okay, yours is like 1 in 125,000.
The only thought going through my mind, other than washing my hands, was when in the world am I going to see this Wolverine? Next, he had me carry a 40-pound slab of cow ribs for nearly a mile. I was to place it in the arena as an offering to the Wolverine and a sign that I came in peace. After that, he said I needed to work on my speed, so I sprinted. Next, it was my balance, so I balanced. Steve believed that conditioning me both physically and mentally was the only way I stood any chance at surviving an encounter with a Wolverine. I knew I was getting close, and as Steve headed off on his own, he instructed me to enter the arena and take a nap. He said that if I fell asleep listening to the call of the raven, that it would guide me to a dream that would tell of my destiny.
up, man? What's going on?
Well, it is mid-afternoon at this point. It's hot. We haven't seen Steve for hours. I'm beginning to wonder at this point, is Steve turning me into Steve, or is Steve turning me into a Wolverine? The crazy thing about Steve is that even when you don't think he's listening, he's listening. My feet were weathered and worn. My hands ached. And just when I felt that I couldn't go any further, Steve sat me down and told me that my training was complete. He said that I still wasn't ready to meet the Wolverine, but that it was time to learn how to speak their language. And if I could accomplish that, or at least get to a point where I wasn't asking for my face to be clawed off, that maybe, just maybe, I would be ready to meet the Phantom of the North. This next part is probably one of the strangest things I have ever done. But when the teacher instructs, the student would be wise to listen to his teachings.
What's going on right now, Coyote?
At this point, I am going to learn a little bit about the vocalizations that it takes to interact with the Wolverine.
If the Wolverine comes at you, it's Can you do that? Okay, that's good enough. I can tell you can do it. And you got to remember that because he will do things to you in which you won't like.
But I notice you have a whole bunch of variation in everything that you do, and I want to make sure.
Yeah, that's when he's coming at you, and he's got that meat, and you're trying to pull. That's it. And then if he's chewing on it, he's going, hi. If he's doing what you want him to do, this hi.
Just give him positive reinforcement.
You got to keep talking the whole time because he doesn't know you. Hi. Yeah. At some point. No. Only if he comes at you.
Okay.
No, that wasn't good enough.
What if he makes full contact?
And then he just. Really? Okay, that's good, and I'll get there. Oh, God. That's good. Don't do any more.
It's good.
Yeah.
You hear that? He said that. He said it's good. I think I'm there, guys. I think he's ready, and I think I'm ready. I'm sure you're sitting there in front of your screen, thinking to yourself, Coyote, what goes through one's mind before they get into an enclosure with a Wolverine? I'm excited because for 25 years, I've been trying to get to this point, but at the same time, my heart is moving at about 1,000,000 miles a second. And I am nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but I need to make sure that Wolverine does not realize that I'm nervous, because if it does, it's going to completely control the situation. And I need to keep my cool and get this animal up close for the cameras. Gulo, my little buddy, it's been a long journey to get to this point. This is where I leave you behind and I get in with the real living, breathing Wolverine. Mark, are you ready for this?
As ready as I'm gonna be, man. Let's do it.
We are about to get into an enclosure with a real live Wolverine. Whoa. This is the Wolverine coming out.
See if you'll go up this log here. There we go.
The animal was incredible, just as I had envisioned in my dreams. And as it scaled the log and came to a stop, there was no hesitation between us, as instantly we came face to face. My dream of meeting a Wolverine had come true.
Here you go.
Ready?
All right.
Cool, did you get that?
Yeah.
That was incredible. That was it. I just made a connection with a Wolverine. This is good, right? He's accepting the fact that I have him on the tether.
Yeah, okay. Just let him walk. Let him meet your Wolverine. You got a hold of him. He's meeting your Wolverine.
Look at this.
The child. Oh my God.
It's okay. It's okay. This is completely natural.
That's good.
Look at that. What is that? What is that, Pam?
It's okay. It's okay. Wow.
Let him go. 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 Don't get too close. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let him go. Let him be there. Let him be there. Let him be there. That's good. That's good. Okay. That's hot. Now we're gonna go back.
I can't believe it. Now we gotta see if Steve will actually let me into the enclosure and get it off the harness.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, now Mark's coming in with us. You know that, right?
Yep.
I was about to be the first animal show host in history to enter an enclosure with an unharnessed Wolverine.
In an enclosure right now with the Wolverine. I'm gonna turn this GoPro on and just set this over here by the moose skin and the cow meat.
So Coyote, you're over there now.
Okay.
That moose height.
Okay.
That gift.
This is my gift.
Right there.
Okay.
Okay. And then Mark is right behind Coyote.
Okay.
Right there. Okay, I'm gonna let him go now.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna get over on this side and be behind you, and I'm gonna watch.
Okay.
I think he's so preoccupied.
Okay, at this point, the Wolverine is off of the harness. We're in an enclosure with the animal.
Here he comes to you.
Hi, hi, hi.
Okay, let him pull it. Let him pull it.
Do I let go?
Yeah, no, just let him pull on it. Okay. Okay, let go.
Oh, he likes that. I knew it. That soft part
Watch
of the
your
moose's
hands.
belly.
Watch your hands.
Okay.
Very nice. That's your gift to him.
Okay.
Now, I would get up and walk over here with me. No, just watch him. Just don't get any. I would get closer. He'll defend his kill. Okay.
I am about 2 feet away from the Wolverine right now. There he is.
No, that's okay. Just let him do whatever he wants. What I want you to do now, if he gets that a little bit further, I want you to grab that piece of meat and take it and put it over here and see if he takes it and puts it back. If you do that, you're developing a relationship with him without insulting him. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Pick it up and throw it back. Throw it over here. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, he now sees that the meat is not there. It's right here.
Okay, pull up. Okay, let him have it. Let him have it. Let him have it. That's enough.
Okay.
That's very nice. He didn't just.
Didn't struggle too much.
Well, he didn't jump from the meat to you.
Okay.
So this is a good sign that he's accepting you in the sense of he's letting you into his private world now.
Okay.
That is incredible. That's like, I just can't believe what I just saw.
Bam, here it is. Okay, I'm watching him. There you go.
Ooh, his hand is, watch your hands. Go ahead, watch your. Be careful, okay?
I'm gonna let him drag.
Too close.
That one was his.
I'm gonna give you my shirt. I'm gonna give you my shirt.
Okay, put that on. You think he'll feel a little more comfortable?
Put that on.
Okay.
Put that on. You're taking over my. See, that's all the holes in there.
Okay. I'm gonna drag the meat back again, just real slowly. See if we can do that again.
Do it quickly.
Let's just let it be natural. Trust me. Just let the Wolverine come up to me.
Don't.
Hi.
Here, look. You get that.
Oh, look how strong he is. He's actually pulling me through. Oh, he definitely got it from me. That's okay. I'm gonna let him.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Really,
Let him eat. Come on, close. Look at that. And from right this position, you can see just how powerful his jaws are. He is just razoring through that meat. There he's lost interest.
All right, we're done.
No, he's okay.
No. We got meat, and you. I need you to go this way.
Go this way. Okay, I'll get behind the meat.
We got it. Okay, open that door.
Well, when Steve says that's enough, that's enough. At this point, the Wolverine's getting a little too rowdy, and Steve said, out of the cage. But that has to be the coolest thing that I've ever done while hosting an animal show. My heart is racing, and it was
absolutely unbelievable.
So what you did there, the relationship that I've had with this Wolverine its entire life, and for 36 years working with Wolverines, what you did, unprecedented. No one's ever done that. I haven't even done some of what you just did.
Okay.
And it touched you with its teeth, its nose. You had made contact. Also, he allowed you. But you've taken what we've did today is we pushed all the knowledge I had, and you pressed down all that Wolverine will give me, the benefit of being a nice animal, being with proper etiquette protocol for a human being, and you brought it to that far from reality.
Okay.
That far from reality.
That's pretty close. That's pushing the envelope. Steve, I cannot thank you enough for that experience, my friend. There are no words that can come out of my mouth right now that can truly explain what it was like to be in that enclosure with Wolverine. I can see the relief on your face, all that stress. I know how hard it was for you to let me get in there.
Parts, yeah.
All my fingers are still intact. I made contact with the Wolverine, and today you helped me realize a dream that I've had since I was 8 years old. And I don't know how I could ever thank you enough for what today was. And all those kids out there that just watched this episode that experienced and got to see a Wolverine for the first time, and you helped me do that. Thank you so much.
Hey, I'm gonna hug you.
Yes!
That was,
this has been so much fun.
I want my shirt back though.
Yes, no, you need this. I can see what it was like for you to be having that Wolverine jump all over
maybe
your
I'll
back.
send it to you when it has a few more holes, I don't know.
Yeah, I love the big, huge paw mark that's on the back here, and all those claw marks.
Oh my gosh, there really is a Wolverine track there.
There is.
Yikes.
That is awesome. The realization of a dream is a powerful thing, and in some cases, it may take your entire life before you achieve a single one. For the crew and I to reach the far northern state of Alaska, it took many years of incredibly hard work, and the persistence to never give up on what many thought was impossible. The days I spent working alongside Steve will always be held dear in my heart, as he truly is a gift to this world. His love and appreciation for animals and his connection to the planet is unlike anything I have ever known. I am proud to call him my mentor, and I am blessed to have him as my friend. I will never forget the moments I spent in the presence of the Wolverine, and I truly consider this phantom of the wilderness to be my spirit animal. Looking back on it all, I now have a new dream, to one day return to Alaska, and I hope that when I do, the North welcomes me back with a smile and a sharp pair of claws. For the various non-predatory animals that call the South African savannah home, survival is no walk in the park. Roaming giants, such as the elephant, depend on their massive size and intimidating presence to keep out of the predator's sights, while smaller hoofstock like the impala depend on their speed and cunning agility to escape the jaws and claws of doom. Yet size and speed are no guarantee that you will survive, as this wild place is a constant circle of life where every single day there's a good chance that you or someone you know will be hunted. Survival sounds Today we are visiting the Karagakama Game Park, an easily accessible and secure stretch of wilderness located in the Eastern Cape that is home to a variety of African icons, but most notably, the cheetah. These beautiful cats, despite their calm demeanor, are considered to be perfect predators, and their lethal attack comes with a combination of stealth and speed. Since childhood, I have adored cheetahs, so much so that I even dressed up as one for Halloween. See those distinct eye stripes? My field marks were on point. As an adult, getting up close with one of these speedy cats for the Brave Wilderness channel has always been a top priority. So today, I'm going to be given the chance to work alongside Terry, a cheetah conservationist. And with her help, I'm going to have an incredibly special encounter with Monty.
All right, Coyote, you ready?
I don't know if you can ever be ready to enter an enclosure with a cat. Now, I've palled around with a bobcat, and also you guys have certainly seen the ocelot episode, but today's the first time we're getting to work with an official big cat. the smallest of the big cats, the cheetah. And I have loved cheetahs ever since I was a little kid, and this is the first time I'm ever gonna get to interact with one. So I'm a little nervous. Hopefully it will acclimate to me quickly and we'll have a good interaction. But the cameras are fired up and ready to go, and I see Terry signaling that it is time to enter the cheetah enclosure. You guys ready for this?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Gosh, listen to that purring. Wow. Look at you. Full grown, right?
He's fully grown.
Monty is full grown. Now can I approach Monty?
You can approach him.
Okay.
Just come directly to him.
This is my first interaction with a cheetah. Hi, buddy. This is either gonna go really well or really bad. Let's see. Hi. How are you? Oh my gosh. Gosh, can you hear that purring? I'm sure the camera can pick it up. Look at his whole throat is vibrating. All right, well, do you think that we can bring Monty down here into the open and see if he'll come up on that log for us? Oh, nervous. This is so cool.
Come, boy.
All right.
Come, Monty. Come.
Wow.
Come, Monty.
I'll tell you this much. You get that close to a cat, once you enter through the fence and you're on this side with it, my heart's racing right now. It's very intimidating. And keep in mind, like I said, this is the smallest of the big cats. And still, look how large this animal is. A perfectly designed predator. We'll get into more of that in a second, but let's transition Monty over here out into the open. We're inside of his enclosure right now. This is his domain. Right now, Mario is about to make contact. Look at this. The real goal in this moment is just for Monty to get acclimated to myself, to Mark, to Mario, to realize there's cameras inside of his enclosure. Here he comes. Hi, Monty. The thing that's so cool about this cat is the length of its legs. Perfectly designed predator and designed for speed. That's the first thing I really want to take a look at. And as we know, cheetahs are the fastest land predator. Look at the size of the paws. Big paws. Just go pet those paws. Look at that. And the claws don't fully retract. Now they use those claws like cleats, and that will actually help the cheetah to gain traction as it springs into action after anything that it's going to try to catch.
So is this at all intimidating to you, Coyote?
Yeah, you know, it's tough to get completely comfortable next to a cat of this size, but as long as Monty is purring like that, Terry tells me that he is content and feeling really good. And I saw Terry doing this, scratching the sides of his head. Oh, okay, maybe not yet. All right, Monty's heading this direction over into the shade. Let's follow him.
So Coyote, what does the coat feel like?
It is very dense. The fur up on top of the head is bristly, and on its haunches, it kind of feels like the fur of a buffalo, and then it's much more sleek running down the side of the animal. You can see how streamlined this creature is. Obviously, perfectly designed for speed. Cheetah speed.
Oh, just flicked you with the tail.
I got whacked with the tail there. Monty, can I analyze your tail real quick? Let's see what happens.
Oh,
whoa, look at that.
Sure can. There you go.
Man, that is a long tail right there. Rather heavy too. I like how Monty decides that once we try to get a shot, he's gonna flop over on this side. So it gives you, which is actually kind of cool, and what we want to look at, some of the design of Monty's coat. Cheetahs are so iconic for their spots, which allow them to perfectly camouflage in all of the tall grasses. So it's a mix of light and shadow that allows them to hide as they're stalking their prey. Boy, buddy, I know. Look at these little ears. They have great sense of hearing, great eyesight. Now, it's a diurnal species. They primarily hunt during the day. And if you take a good look at Monty's eyes there, look at how big they are. They have incredible vision that allows them to see prey from extensive distances, and then they can slowly stalk in and prepare to ambush an attack.
So Coyote, is a cheetah similar to a lion where it's in a pride, or is it like a tiger where it's a solo animal?
Oh, that's a great question. What most people don't realize is that cheetahs, females specifically, are mostly solitary unless they have cubs. But when it comes to males, a group of cheetahs is called a coalition. So oftentimes you'll see 2 or 3 brothers hanging out together. But the females, primarily solitary unless it's during breeding season or if they have cubs. It is almost time for lunch, and what's really cool is that Terry is gonna allow us to stay inside the enclosure while Monty has his lunch. You guys wanna get some cool shots of that?
Do we get lunch after?
If you like horse meat, then yes, you can also have some lunch.
I was thinking like a sandwich.
A sandwich is probably a better idea, huh?
All right, let's go watch Monty eat.
Let's feed Monty. Out of all the animals that we have featured on this channel eating, I think this is probably gonna be the largest predator. This is the real deal right here. That is awesome. And just like all big cats, they chew from the side. They actually use their large canine teeth to inflict the kill. It's almost like scissors, the way that they have to cut the meat apart into chunks and then swallow it down whole. Whoa. Oh, the sound of those jaws just crushing through that meat's incredible.
So you can never do this with a wild cat?
No, you would never get this close to a cheetah in the wild regardless, but you know, Monty is so used to being around humans, it's okay for me to be this close to him while he's eating. Now when cheetahs are out in the wild and they get a kill, they will oftentimes eat as much as they can. They have a lot of competition out there in the grasslands. Hyenas will come in and steal away their food. Lions will chase them off the kill. So once you get something to eat, you take advantage of that moment and chomp down as much as you can.
And after this, Monty's probably gonna what, take a nap?
Take a nap and then a meaty poop, I would guess. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you're such a good cat. Seems pretty comfortable with me at this point.
Coyote, you're really close to a cheetah.
Yeah, that's really close to a cheetah right there. Real close to the kill zone, too. I think Monty is pretty comfortable with us, though, at this point. Well, that was pretty cool, getting face to face with the speediest cat here in South Africa, the one and only Cheetah. The Karaga Kama Game Park is home to a wonderful cheetah conservation program, and it's animal ambassadors like Monty that are helping to educate the public about these cats and the importance of preserving their futures. When I look back on my time spent working alongside Monty, it's hard to describe in words what it feels like to make contact with a cheetah. Here is this animal that I loved as a kid and am now face to face with as an adult. It was truly a dream come full circle that took me over 30 years to accomplish. And in those final moments, as I said my goodbyes to Monty, I felt my inner child smile, knowing that cheetahs are just as perfect in real life as they always had been in my dreams. There are over 375 species of mammals that call Australia home, and almost all of them are completely unique to this continent. From hopping kangaroos and cuddly koalas to sleepy wombats and the adorable brush-tailed possum, we have the chance to get up close with some of the country's most iconic species. However, these animals are primarily herbivores, which means that they eat plants. So what about the carnivorous mammals? You know, the ones who eat meat. Well, as it turns out, there are many carnivores, and my goal is to get up close with one of the country's top mammalian predators. And the best way to do that is to work with a pack of them at the Billabong Sanctuary. Get ready, it's time to find out whether or not a coyote will be accepted into the dingo pack. Now, a lot of people have requested that we do an episode with the dingo, and sure enough, we're being given that opportunity today at the Billabong Wildlife Sanctuary, and I'm gonna get to go inside the enclosure with the dingoes themselves. This is gonna be awesome.
You nervous at all?
No. Now, they told me the dingoes are incredibly friendly, very intelligent canines, and we're ready for me to go in?
We are indeed.
Okay, anything that I need to know before I get into the enclosure?
Not with these guys,
no.
They're pretty tame.
Okay, pretty friendly, just like palling around with some puppy dogs. Now you said to go in through this gate.
Go in through the gate.
Okay, don't touch the fence, right?
That's right.
The moment of truth, opening up the gate to see if I can become one of the pack. Here we go. Oh boy, hi. I'm coming in. Oh, this is amazing. Look at you guys. All right, so far, so good. Okay. All right, hi. How are you? How are you? Hello there. Oh, welcoming kisses. How about that?
I'd say you're in.
I am in. All right, I'm gonna take off my pack here and just sort of set it down on this log. And I think what's probably best is if I just sit here on the rock and see if the dingoes will come to me. Come here, guys. Come here. Hey, come here. Look at you. So what's this one's name? King? Hi, King. How are you? Okay. You know, I've got some kangaroo meat right here. Would you like some kangaroo meat? Oh, King, look at this. Look, bud. This is my offering. Kangaroo meat. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Now, I would try this kangaroo meat, but it's raw, and I don't think that's gonna make my stomach feel very good. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Yeah, you are so gentle. And look at how he just carefully takes that out of my hand. There you go. Okay, that's good, huh?
Now this is a very classic dingo.
Oh yeah, look at the kind of goldish coloration to the coat and the slender design of the body. Look at those big paws too. And what's this one's name?
Alira.
Alira. Hi Alira, how are you? So we got Alira and King. You look like you're king of the rock over there, huh? And I gotta let them get used to us being in the enclosure and get used to the cameras. I'm gonna sit down right here, King, is that cool? Hi. Alira, how are you doing? And what's the third one's name? Kalari. Kalari, and she's just laying down in the sun over there, huh? They kind of look like Shiba Inus, don't they?
Oh yeah.
How you doing? So noble up there on top of that rock. Yeah, it's cool. You guys sniffing my pack? Sniffing the pack? Hi, how are you doing? They're
What's their coat feel like?
incredibly soft. Well, you can feel on top there are these coarser guard hairs, but they're a lot softer than a wolf or a coyote. I mean, all of this fur right here is really bushy. Go ahead, Mark, put your hand out there and feel how soft her coat is.
Oh wow.
So gentle, right? Your teeth look really clean. This is a good thing. It's amazing how calm and peaceful they are. Yeah, just having a good hangout, huh?
So you didn't expect this, did you?
Did not expect to be in an enclosure with a dingo today. No, I certainly did not. It's a good thing I'm not allergic to dogs because I'm getting fur and dander all over me. And they seem to be completely unfazed by us having the cameras in here. I think they're pretty well acclimated to us at this point. I honestly thought it would take a couple minutes for them to kind of, oh, and now as I say that, they kind of run off. I think we've lost their attention. King, come here. Come here, buddy. Look, he has like white socks on. Okay, let's see. Got some kangaroo meat here for you. Good lean meat, huh? There you go. There you go. King, I got a little bit more. Ooh, ooh, kangaroo meat smells funky. But they absolutely love it. And of course, kangaroo and wallaby would certainly be on the menu for these animals. And to take down an animal the size of a kangaroo, the dingo would actually need to be hunting in a pack. Now, this is the apex land mammalian predator here in Australia. Kind of just spreading out. It's interesting, the way they walk looks just like wolves. All right, let's see if we can really get into this situation with the dingoes. Hi, you guys want to play? Do you want to play? What's the play? Come here. Hi. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go right here, down on the ground, see if we can get you guys in here. There we go. Oh, like a big lap dog, huh? All right, shade here. Hi. Whoa, look at those paws. Look at those paws. Oh, belly rub time, huh? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna lay down right there with you, okay? Let's see. Look at those big ears. You see those ears? Incredible sense of hearing. And they do a lot of their hunting at night when it's cooler out. And of course, they have amazing eyesight for hunting in the dark. It was close to getting her to be right here with me. Now she's behind you on that side, Mark. Hello. Hi, come here. Working on it. You guys want to see if we can get a dingo to climb a tree? That would be cool. Now, in the United States, I know that coyotes have been seen occasionally climbing trees, but certainly something like a gray fox is capable of getting up into a tree. But something like a dingo, with as large as this animal is, you would think, wow, how are they actually going to get up into that tree? Wow, look at that. Look at that balance. Good job, King.
He's gonna try and shade.
Right there, bud. You get up there.
He usually cheats.
Whoa! All right. Let's see if I can put a piece of meat up in the tree. Watch this. Here, look. There it is. Wow, look at the way that he's able to just spread his claws out, almost like a cat. And look at that agile jump. Just kind of can completely turn his body to land right in that spot. That was awesome. All right, well, dingoes can climb trees. Okay guys, so we're gonna try to switch up the tactic a little bit. I was kind of coming into the enclosure, being quiet, letting the dingoes get acclimated to me, and they seem pretty comfortable at this point. So we're gonna try to up the excitement a little bit, and I'm actually gonna start running in the other direction and see if I can get them to chase me. You ready for that?
Sure.
All right, let's see what happens. Come on, buddy. Come on. Here we go. Now they're moving. Whoa. Just gotta get them fired up a little bit. All right, playing tag with the dingoes. Now, I've got them excited and they're playing with each other, but I need them to actually chase me. As soon as I started running that way, King took off after me, and then the other two sprinted right after. Watch your back, Mark, here they come.
Whoa! Mario!
It's like a flash.
There you go, Coyote, whoa! Hi, King, come here. I can't keep up with them. They're so fast. I can make like halfway down and then they bolt past me the other direction. King is definitely leading the charge right now. It's getting dusty in here. Might be getting on your lens a little bit, but they're definitely getting excited. So coming into the enclosure, getting acclimated, and then getting them to play definitely was the right tactic. Give me you. Come here. Ooh, probably don't want to get in the middle of that though. I don't have real thick flesh on the side of my neck that they can grab on.
Down a little bit. Hey guys.
Okay, good boy, dude. Come here. All right, let's take him over to the water trough here. Check this out. You guys getting a drink? Getting a drink? Oh, that was a good run, huh? I can see what King is doing right now. He's just kind of laying in the shade, and the ground is rather cool. Now, when it's really hot out, dingoes will just sort of nestle down in the shade, and they'll dig these little kind of circular burrows that they can then curl up in. And as they get a little deeper into the soil, the ground is a little cooler, and that helps them regulate their body temperature. Let's get this chance now while King is sort of laying down like this to look at the body structure of the dingo. Look at how lean this animal is. And it is definitely a hunter, that's for sure. Long legs, big paws, sharp claws, and look at this narrow sort of waistline. You can see all this muscle in the back haunches there obviously give them the ability to leap pretty high into the air. Straight up vertical, King can probably jump about 5 to 6 feet straight up. Now let's take a look at King's paws. Look at those pads there. The paws aren't quite as big as the paws of like a wolf. Now obviously because they aren't out there in the snow, you know, their paws don't need to spread quite as far. But when we saw King climbing up the trees, he was able to grip on with his claws almost like a cat. And see this space right here? This is where their paws are capable of curling under and holding onto things, whether it's a tree limb or if they're hunting and they leap onto their prey, they can grapple onto it and then inflict a death bite.
They don't rest for that long, do they?
King said, okay, you're gonna play with my paws, I'm heading this way. Let's follow him over there.
There you go.
There we go, that's the spot right there. Now, just like a dog, you gotta find that right spot for a good scratch. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, this was pretty awesome. Hanging out in the dingo enclosure, getting acclimated, eating some kangaroo meat, having a run, and now it's time to just relax in the shade. I learned a lot as I attempted to become one of King's pack. And despite the fact that they are effective predators, these wild Australian canines, just like a family dog, are always ready to play. All right, give me you. Since launching the Brave Wilderness channel, there have been a slew of comments suggesting that we make a video of me, Coyote Peterson, meeting a real-life coyote, as in the animal. Sounds like a no-brainer that would be seemingly easy to produce. But truth be told, getting up close with a coyote is much more difficult than one might think. Approaching coyotes in the wild is virtually impossible, as these skittish canids will often flee at the first smell, sound, or sight of humans. So it wasn't until we teamed up with the Colorado Wolf and Wildlife Center that this fateful meeting finally appeared as if it was going to happen. Renowned for their conservation efforts, specifically centered around wolves, This location is also home to an adorable pair of red foxes. I had some pretty good luck frolicking around with Rhett and Scarlet. We had some cheese, we played on the fox slide, Rhett stood on my head, and even stole my glove, which wasn't exactly easy to get back.
I only have one glove, and the odds of me being able to get that glove back are not real good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you see what's happening? Rhett, oh boy. Rhett has taken my glove up and through the fox skyway.
What we learned was that the foxes trusted me and the cameras in their enclosure. But I know gaining the trust of a coyote will be much more difficult. So to help in making a friendly introduction, I'll be working alongside the Wolf Center's founder and CEO, Darlene. For the past 20 years, she has dedicated her life to rescuing wolves and their cousins, all while educating the public about the importance of having these predators present in their natural environment.
Good morning, Darlene.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
I'm excited.
I am too.
This is going to be the first time that we actually have the opportunity for me to get face-to-face with the coyote. Now, just so you understand, it's been 5 years since we launched the Brave Wilderness channel, and the audience is always saying, Coyote, when are you going to get face-to-face with the coyote? But we've not had that opportunity until now, here at the Colorado Wolf and Wildlife Center. Now, as I understand it, the coyotes are very skittish though, correct?
They are. Yes, they are, but we'll give it our best shot.
Okay, now in getting the coyote to come close, what's gonna be my best approach? What's gonna be the tactic?
So we're actually gonna go in there and you wanna sort of be natural and just sort of maybe talk to him a little bit. His name is Wiley.
Okay, Wiley, that sounds about right.
Yes, and they like for you to be more on their level. So standing up is sort of a little bit intimidating to them. And then I've got some power treats, as I call them, to see if we can say, hey, this is an offering. We just wanna say hi to you.
All right, you lead the way.
Okay.
We're filming. Let's go.
Let's go.
For over a century, coyotes have suffered an unbelievably bad rap, portrayed as vicious killers that pose a threat to mankind. Yet this conviction couldn't be further from the truth. My goal is to demonstrate how timid these animals are, even one that has been practically hand-raised by humans. According to Darlene, I am one of the only outsiders that has ever tried to interact with this coyote, and physical contact by anyone other than Darlene has never been achieved. So it is completely possible that this animal will want nothing to do with me.
So, Darlene, what we were thinking is maybe set up in this back snow area here.
Back over here? Okay.
Back over here, and I'm gonna try to figure a good spot to place the cameras.
Okay.
And we will see if the coyote will come down and hang out. What I'm gonna do is set up this camera.
He's in here?
Oh, he's in here. He's in his little, he's in his little thing there.
Oh, Wiley.
There he is. That's his castle. It's like Game of Thrones in there.
Yes.
Hey, buddy, I'm gonna take off my sunglasses. There he is. There he is. Hi. Hi, Wiley.
There he is. Good boy.
So that's his little coyote castle. And what I'm gonna do is set up the cameras over here. This is gonna take some time. I'm gonna have to be very patient. But with any luck, he'll warm up to us and come out and we'll have this moment.
Mario and the crew are setting up their cameras on an overlooking observation porch. Their presence in the enclosure will definitely be too intimidating for the coyote. Keeping the technology footprint small is important, so I have a pair of GoPros that shouldn't seem too threatening. I'll set those up next to me with the hope that they will catch any up-close moments with the coyote. If I am simply able to get this animal to investigate my presence, I will consider the encounter an incredible success.
Today is Coyote's big day. He's going to meet a real coyote. Myself and Matt were up here, got this vantage point. Coyote, the animals, are very skittish. They're intelligent animals, and they've survived for so long because of the fact that they are so skittish and they could actually hide from predators and from humans. They actually are very good at living on the peripheral of urban environments, or actually even in urban environments, but they're seldom seen. They're just super secretive and elusive.
So right now, Darlene is trying to coax Wiley
out of his little castle. You guys have to remember, the coyotes, they're very smart animals, so anytime there's something different in a coyote's environment, it's going to be very, very skittish. So it's gonna take some time, it's gonna take some patience, but with any luck, I'm going to go face to face with one of my adorable cousins.
There he is, good boy. Hi, very nice, good boy.
Hi, Wiley.
Good boy.
Buddy.
It's okay.
Okay, Wiley
Good
is
boy.
officially out of his castle at this point. Just a few feet from me. Hi, good morning. He's getting
There
comfortable.
He is. Good boy. Good
Here he comes, he's
boy.
right here. There he is.
We're here to say hi to you. Good boy.
I'm gonna actually put a
nice.
bag of treats into my pocket
Okay.
and see if Wiley will get a little more comfortable with us. See this? Little tiny meat treats. Those are just little pieces of bologna right there. A perfect treat for a coyote. Now he's coming right up to me. There you go, bud, look at that. There you go. Oh my gosh, you're right there. That's so cool.
That's
What a
really good.
What a good coyote. Hi, bud. I'm just gonna lay down like this. Wiley, look, treats.
Oh.
See that? He took it right out of my hand.
That's really good.
That's really good?
He doesn't do that for people that he has never met before.
Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
You need, that's your relative right there. So.
Okay. Wiley. This is amazing. Only a few minutes in and already Coyote has eaten out of my hand. Wiley. Here you go, bud. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Look at this. Look, there we go.
Very good.
Okay. What a good boy. Ah, this is amazing. Amazing. I thought it was gonna take so much longer for him to get comfortable. He must know that I'm one of his friendly cousins. Look at the hesitation. That timid pause in the seconds that seem to last forever as this creature slowly lends me its trust. Does this behavior scream bloodthirsty killer to you? I didn't think so. Next to wolves, there isn't a predator on our planet that has been more aggressively driven toward annihilation than the coyote. It hurts my heart that humans choose to destroy before they care to understand. And whether you believe it or not, our planet needs coyotes and the predator versus prey balance they bring to the ecosystem. This is amazing. My first contact with a coyote. I'm so thrilled right now.
So we came to Colorado in the winter because we wanted to experience the wolves and coyotes in their best coat. So in the winter they had their big fluffy coats, and in order to prepare for this, Coyote actually started to grow out his beard. Actually I did as well. As of right now, Coyote's got his big beard and he's got his big actual coat on that has kind of some fake fur that kind of looks like Coyote. So I think he's trying to not only think like a coyote, but he's trying to actually look like one too.
That is awesome. That is me, face to face, about as close as you're gonna get with a coyote. Such a beautiful, beautiful creature. That was awesome. Okay, well, Wiley has moved up and into the other enclosure. I don't think it could have gone any better than that. How did I do?
My gosh, that was amazing. Simply amazing. You did fantastic.
Within the first 5 minutes, getting Wiley to come up and actually take a piece of cheese out of my hands was beyond my expectations. We spent about 20 minutes filming the scene. We thought it may take hours, but I think Wiley realized, hey, I'm a coyote, you're a coyote, we should be buddies. You've got little meat and cheese treats. Let's hang out.
That's it. I didn't even think that would happen. So you must have some coyote blood in you.
Well, my namesake has come true. I'm officially one with the coyotes. Darlene, I cannot thank you enough for getting me up close with one of these animals. The audience has been waiting to see this for quite some time. And I think at this point, we're ready to move on to wolves.
Let's move on to wolves.
Coyotes continue to be cast as villains, and the overly hyped horror stories that surround them drive a fear into society that in turn creates an unwarranted hatred for the species. Human interactions do occasionally occur. However, these canids are not something we should fear, but instead should have a well-educated awareness of. Coyotes do not consider humans to be prey, but it is fair to say that domestic animals, like cats and smaller dogs, do occasionally make enticing targets. If you have an outdoor pet, be cognizant of coyotes in your area. Don't leave them outside and unattended, especially during the hours when these predators are most active. Coyotes have found and always will find a way to survive. As humans, our mission should be finding a way to survive alongside these predators, not without them. Over the years, I have had the chance to work with many adorable baby animals, but none of them were built like a tank. Today I'm visiting the Zululand Conservation Trust's Rhino Orphanage, and for the past year, they have been tending to the needs of a little orphan rhino named Lyko. Lyko arrived at the orphanage several days after being born. Malnourished and grossly underweight, he was extracted from the wild because his mother had an infected abscess on her udder, which made it impossible for him to properly feed. The milk distributed from a cow to her calf is crucial. It contains a fluid known as colostrum, which has rich levels of antibodies necessary to promote growth and health in newborn mammals. So in the wild, without it, Lyko would have certainly died.
Oh, it smells good. This is not baby rhino milk powder, it is horse.
Millions of years ago, rhinos and horses shared a common ancestor, and today they're both classified under the order Perissodactyla.
That goes on top, and now it's time to feed Lyko.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. That is some serious chugging power right there. Now, at any point, do I want to give Lyko a little bit of a break, or is it just, uh-oh, Dorothy? That's Dorothy, Lyko's friend. I know I didn't make any milk for you, I'm sorry. Almost there, almost there. And that's it. You drink it all. Coyote's special blend, consumed in just a matter of seconds. And now we go to pellets?
Yeah.
Hand feeding?
Yeah.
So do I just kind of put it flat like I was feeding a horse?
Put your hand inside.
Oh.
They don't have teeth in the front.
Yeah, just those big squishy lips.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're going hand into a rhino lip. There we go. Get my hand all the way up in here. Oh, their lips are so squishy and very slobbery. I'll be sure to use my hand sanitizer after this, okay? That is a handful of baby rhino slime.
At the orphanage, Lyko was placed under the constant care of Simone, where he was fed milk every 2 hours, while plasma drip helped strengthen his immune system. Eventually, this skinny little rhino began to show signs of improvement as his weight increased and he gained noticeable strength to add to his very rambunctious personality.
He's been in my care at the facility since he was day one.
Wow.
1 day old, yeah. So we have a very strong bond. That's really special for me. Didn't actually realize how a rhino could bond with a human so closely, and yeah, it's incredible. Yeah.
White rhinos are quite gregarious, so once he was healthy enough, Lyko was provided a companion, an athletic, all-attitude, take no funny business from anyone goat named Dorothy. They were besties at first sight, and since that day, they have been inseparable. After a nutritious breakfast, it was time for some exercise. And you never know what's going to happen when you enter the paddock of an 800-pound baby who has no concept of his own strength.
This is part of daily enrichment right here. Being out in the exercise boma. He's got a little tail wag going. Careful, careful. Don't let him put his head up in the air.
I see you, buddy. I see you.
How many months old is Lyco?
He's 10 months old.
10 months old. At even 10 months, you can see he is an absolute powerhouse. Solid muscle. Watch out for that horn. Little treats.
It's just like, I'm
He's
not
so
scared of him, but it's like you don't know what he's gonna do.
He is rather intimidating even at this size. All he needs to do is swing his head once in the wrong direction. If he catches your knee, leg broken. So he's just doesn't know his own strength at this size. He's a very, very powerful animal. So we gotta be extra careful. Uh-oh, Mario's stuck in the corner. Or is it electric fence?
I didn't know if it was electric or not.
No.
That's why I was freaking out.
The outside one.
Got cornered by a rhino, you know, just every morning routine, you know.
Come on, Lyco. Let's see. I'm gonna come right here. Yeah. Good morning. Don't eat the whole thing. Here, I'll get some out. There we go. Okay. Watch your camera. Oh. Here. Oh, buddy, you feel just like an old baseball mitt. I know. Chin scratch? Okay. Yeah, chin scratch. Let's see. That's good. You can see all the hoof marks on him from Dorothy. I didn't know what those scrapes were initially until I saw her jump up on him. That is so funny. Yes, you're eating my knee. See, very strong lips.
What's up, goatee?
Look at that.
The Zululand Rhino Orphanage takes in young animals whose parents have either become victims of poaching or, like in Lyco's case, were unable to properly care for them. Lyco will not be the last animal to thrive under the supervision of this orphanage. And like those before him, he will eventually be released back into the wild to carry on the future of rhinos as another survivor success story.
All right, well, there you have it. We got the chance to feed, hang out, and definitely romp around with a baby rhino. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave, stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. And that's a perfect way to wrap it up.